What's up, guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. Today's video, we're covering the different ways college structure their X-ray tech programs. So, I am an X-ray tech. I've been doing it for 4 years. And this advice is mainly for those who are currently in the program or who are continuing to search which one. So, in a sense, all of the programs you use, if they're the basic associates, they teach you the same thing. Ultimately, to pass ports is their main goal. The way they teach and focus on different things, the structured, will vary depending on what the college, their actual requirements are for the college or the state. There's different things that could affect the overall how everything's structured. So I will give you 4 or 5 different ways that it's structured so you can get an idea of which one you can expect. This is both based on what I'm going through, what my school transitioned to, and what other people who've gone to college around me or over time in different places have I've sat down and talked to them. So when I went to school, which mine was 2021, our college offered the 16 weeks. So every semester would be 16 weeks, and we would take between 3 to 4 classes. And then you would have the tests and all that. And then certain semesters, we would have clinicals on top of that, or lab and stuff. And you would do that. And then I believe in the summertime, it'd be one online class and then all clinicals. Or then certain semesters would be all clinicals. And that's how it would kind of loop. Now, at the current moment, my college is doing the 8-week situation. So instead of having 4 16 weeks, they're doing 2 8s. So essentially, you're still covering the same amount, but you're focusing in 2 classes, kind of faster pace versus stretching it out. So it could be good if you're just kind of trying to grind that stuff out, or bad if you just need more time to kind of absorb stuff, because some people like me would need more time to absorb everything. Other people, they have to be constantly just boom 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 boom. So there's that. It did shorten down the program because they were able to get some classes pushed into the earlier, the prereq course or whatever. So they have that. They went from, I think it was 20. It was a 2-year program, so 24. It went from 24 to 21 to now. I think they've did something and they've done more classes that you have to take before even getting into the program. They got to 18 months, which I believe is the same as the nursing. So there's that. And then there's other places where you have class and then you have clinicals at the same time at the very beginning. So whatever you learn at school, that's what you can do at clinicals. During my school, we would first go through some of the basic classes, learn all the stuff, and then have clinicals. So you would already have all the knowledge and then clinicals. So that's good or bad depending how you take it. There's other places where their instructors, same thing, will teach you and everything, but they're actually more heavily involved in the actual clinical aspect of it. Because where I'm at, they would come maybe once a semester, for one day for barely any time, just to make sure you were in uniform and stuff, but they wouldn't actually do anything. Other ones, they're okay, if you're gonna check off on something, I have to be there to see, or they'll pull up stuff and you'll kind of review. Which there is another one, which that one was from a university we have here, where they would have, you would learn all your basic classes, you would take all the classes, and then at the end of your program, you would go through the clinical aspect, just clinical, and the teacher would come in, pull your exams and then go over it. And then you have another chunk that you could either specialize in a different modality, and kind of you could end up having like a CAT scan, or like I think that's like CAT scan, MRI, like they had several modalities that you could also end up getting, like you could end up with double credentials basically. There's that. And then between all those, there's different X-ray books. There's like the Bontrager's, there's the, I forgot what it's called, but there's other versions of the Bible, as I call it, the X-ray Bible. And each one maybe will focus, like they'll have the same concept, but like different, they'll maybe focus a little bit more niche towards one another, which kind of is good and bad. So you can learn. I mean, everything is kind of taught. Like you'll have like some sense of it, like you'll seen it or you've heard of it, but maybe you won't go in depth in certain stuff. So that's the only thing that could kind of get you like on actual boards, because like maybe you didn't learn in deep detail certain subjects, or because of like school maybe they didn't cover as much of that because they didn't see it as important, which all of it is important and all of it is fair game for the boards. But that's something to look forward to, and that's kind of a general gist. Yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See you on the next one.